What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah, and we're having a run around with the Flash, aka Barry Allen, and we're doing the Dastardly Death of the Rogues. Flash has a strange encounter with a group of rogues that are from the 29th century, and they want to take him in for a murder he hasn't committed yet, as he's found the body of the Mirror Master, and now the rogues are here. They do explain that they are a police group from the 29th century. And also they were set up against the Reverse Flash, so they do know his tactics. They do know how to stop someone that runs at super speed, as he throws out a snowflake. One snowflake. This is how much technology they have. It's a definite improvement from now to the 29th century. With one snowflake, it starts to create a blizzard. Absolute cold. Zero. Because Captain Cold was the man that mastered absolute zero, and now with the technology, they're able to use it more. The blizzard's slowing him down. And this is where the rogues decide to take him out and bring him in. They are working for the police in that century, but he hasn't committed the murder yet. The Flash grabs a snowflake and manages to stop the blizzard. And this is the experience the Flash has against these people. The trickster actually throws out his handcuffs, and Flash has fought the version of the rogues so many times, he does know their tricks, because these rogues may have slightly different names, but they do use a lot of the same tricks. He takes the cuffs the trickster threw out and ends up cuffing that version of the Weather Wizard. And yes, I know they have different names, but I'm going to kind of keep it plain and simple so everyone can understand what's going on. They do get caught and they end up back in the precinct. But something's wrong. A building's starting to fall apart due to the damage, and Flash runs. He tries to save everyone. He knows he only has so much time. He only has seconds. But when you're a Flash, a second is all you need. He runs in and grabs everyone, all the people, taking them out one by one, two by two, making sure everyone's safe. And this is how fast this man is. I'm telling you, he is one with the Speed Force. As he grabs them person by person. And he asks if everyone's okay. But these people are left without a home, a building. So they ask him what we're going to do. So he says, give me a minute. And that's all Flash needs. He says he'll be right back, with a smile on his face. And Barry does get a little cocky. Keep in mind, he's not Bruce Wayne. He does not have billions and billions of dollars, but what he does have is super speed and the ability to super read as he runs into the library. He starts reading construction books on how to build, and he comes back. Now this is the very interesting thing. He can speed read, but it's only in his short-term memory, and then it goes away. So he only temporarily has that logic. Fascinating power. So he builds the building back, but the girl says she doesn't have her dolly. And this is the generosity of the Flash. He actually can go use his super speed, and he probably paid for this himself. I'm just going to bring this up right now. You know, this is who Barry Allen is. Got her a red one, but she wanted a blonde one, so boof, he got her another one. Probably donate that other toy to charity. And now Iris is wondering what's going on, and she's surprised that he built an entire building. And this is, like I said before, this is where he goes on to explain how his short-term memory works and how it's only there temporarily. But he has a case to solve. He has a case of the third Mirror Master dead, the one from the future. And Barry has to figure out who it is and who exactly he murdered and why these Flashes are after him. Now, Barry is in an odd situation since he's trying to solve this case. And he's trying to figure out what's going on with the rogues. Now, in Iron Heights, they throw him in. He's been resurrected due to the events of Blackest Night. The cops were about to beat the hell out of him, and then all of a sudden they were frozen frozen stiff, cold. As the real Captain Cold appears, his hand sticking out of the mirror, the reflection of the door. He tries to walk through, but Captain Boomerang is not allowed in. Captain Cold goes on to tell him that he got lazy, physically and mentally, and if he wants out, he's going to have to do it himself. This is his test, as he destroys the two guards and they come after him. They start beating Digger down. They start beating Captain Boomerang down. And at this point, he needs a plan or a strategy to get out. But these guards are sparing him no mercy as they're beating the hell out of him. And now, Barry's back in his lab trying to figure out what he's going to do next, what cases he needs to work at. And they found a strange badge. It's actually a badge from the future. As this old woman appears to him, and she tells him her story because no one wants to listen to her, that her son was wrongly convicted, and that no one wants to help her. And this goes to the heart of Barry Allen. He does love this city and the people in it. He does bring hope wherever he goes. So, he does decide to reopen the case, which makes his boss angry because the case is closed. And they have so many unsolved murders that they do not want to reopen another one. But, as always, Barry finds a clue. And he was wrongly interrogated for 12 hours straight to give a confession. But now the DNA's in. They found DNA on the body of Mirror Master. And it just finished processing. So as they bring it up, everyone's stunned and surprised. But none more surprised than Barry Allen. Because it ends up being his name. It ends up being his DNA on the body. And everyone's stunned, wondering why and how it's Barry Allen's DNA. Did he kill this man? What's going on? Well, we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side, yeah.